Ark Raiders old timer. What is up, people? Hope you guys are good. What is going on? Okay, so we've got new map information. Kind of. A little bit ish. There has been an interview with GamesRadar, and the Ark Raiders design lead revealed multiple new maps are dropping in 2026 across the whole range of sort of sizes, with some even being bigger than the current maps. I think a lot of you need this. I'm hearing all this talk of like, oh, you know, I've been playing it a lot now. I'm thinking of other games and that. Thinking of other games, you never leave. You're one of us now. People are looking for other things, thinking of other games. Me, I'm one of those weird ones. I've already done the wipe. I'm further than I ever was before, and I can't stop playing it. The sounds of breaking things open, the sounds of looting, I love it. But we're all different, and it's all good. That's all fine. Well, you're going to get your wish. We've got new stuff coming. The Ark Raider development team basically spilled major details about their 2026 roadmap. Multiple new maps are confirmed. It's all kicking off, so let's talk about it. So the main announcement is that, quote, Virgil Watkins confirmed to GamesRadar there are going to be multiple maps coming this year, which is good news, and we like the sound of that, right? Quote, there are going to be multiple maps coming this year, and I think it's going to be across a spectrum of size to try to facilitate different types of gameplay. So you might see some that are smaller, you might see some that are even grander than what we've got now. When he's saying that, that basically is saying we're going to see that, right? He knows what, he's the design lead, so he knows what's coming, or what he thinks is coming, unless they change it at the last minute. So you're going to expect stuff that's even more compact and claustrophobic than stellar, imagine that, or maps that are even bigger than like Spaceport. Oh man, I mean, I'm excited about it. I don't know, I know people are starting to ease down off the game now. For me, it's sort of ramping up, but yeah, so I'm interested to see what that means, especially when he says grander. So the interview also mentioned about how Ark Raiders has surpassed 12 million players in just a few months, which is absolutely bonkers. Quite interestingly, in the Facebook group, I actually put a theory up that the reason a lot of people are experiencing rats or PvPers killing them in peaceful lobbies, because most of us lot play in peaceful lobbies, right? I'm talking, when I say us lot, I mean the old timers. Check out the crew, check out the Discord, check out the Facebook. We're out here, boy, we're out here. We are outside. We're finding that we're getting people that are shooting us out of nowhere. And my theory is it's all the new players, the influx of new players that are coming into the game are playing it like it's Battlefield, like it's Call of Duty, like I used to. So they don't really know. So they'll just appear in a map. Embark will put them in a good lobbies by default, and then they'll start shooting the crap out of us. Do you know what I mean? You can normally tell because most of the time, if you've been killed by this type of person, they're using a basic gun, a Stitcher or a level 1 Ferro, and they're in the default clothes, you know, the default skin. So, yeah, that's an issue that's coming with all these people, you know, playing the game. But anyway, carrying on with this, with the roadmap and with the new maps that are coming, Watkins stated, sometime soon, I believe we're going to be putting out a chunk of a roadmap for the upcoming months. So do you remember when they'd done that previously? I've done a video on it when they had that little graphic and each month in a different colour. It's exciting, it really is. Embark are currently deciding the exact cadence for content releases, and the roadmap's going to mention maps, weapons, objectives and enemies. So we're going to be all loads of new stuff coming, and the content will be, quote, parcelled out across the year. Now, at the time of the article publication, the roadmap isn't yet released, but it's going to be coming soon. So obviously when that drops, you know how it is. I'm your Ark Raiders news source. I got you, man. I'll drop another video on that. Watkins also mentions Blue Gate, because the interviewer says, oh, are there going to be any maps bigger than Blue Gate? And he says, quote, it's funny you bring up Blue Gate, because if you look at the actual land area, it's not even the biggest map. It feels huge, which I think is the fun quirk of how the layout and things come together. So when he says even grander, what is he actually talking about? I mean, it could refer to scope and ambition, not just raw size of the map. I also like how he says, quote, escalating the types of loot available. I'm a loot goblin. I learned it from Tactical Crumpet, loot goblin. I assume that's something good. I hope it's not something bad. Do you know what I mean? Like rat. But I'm a loot goblin. In other words, I'll grab anything. I'll grab it all. Plastics, rubber. Give me anything. Oh, is that a bit of fabric? Yoink. Do you know what I mean? I'll just grab anything. As soon as I'm full, see you later, I'm out. So the fact that there's more escalating loot coming Very excited. So the design philosophy behind the new maps, quote, Watkins says, the ambition is to try to pair it with some new types of experience, whether that's the map conditions or weather conditions we put in that make the play feel different, enemy types or compositions feeling different, or we're escalating the types of loot available there. Each map should offer, quote, new ways of play, a new way to approach. Very interesting, very interesting. I think if you think about what he might be talking about when he says the types of loot available there, first thing that comes to mind for me, and probably you guys, is Stella Montis, right? In Stella Montis, there's rare tech, new blueprints, and the shredder. In other words, there's things that you can only find in Stella, and I would imagine that's going to be for new maps as well. All right, you lovely Ark Raider crew, quick old-timer ad break before we jump back into it. If you want to support the channel and join the Ark Raiders old-timer crew, check out the Patreon. Patrons get access to exclusive merch. We're talking nice mugs, funky t-shirts, trinkets, shout-outs at the start of videos, chances to hop on a stream with me. We'll go bonkers together. Patreon not your ting? No problem, brother. You can make a one-time contribution for whatever you think my content is worth by buying me a burger. Links in the description. It's worth nothing, you want. Oh, come on, that's not very nice, is it? While we're here, check out ArkTrader.com. Trader spelled TRAIDER.com. It is the official partner with Ark Raider Old Timer. It's your one-stop shop for everything. Ark Raiders, you know what I'm saying? Make safe trades. Use the player reporting system with video evidence. Browse the full item database. Track loot spots, quests, community notes, a full bounty system. Put a hit out on man them, you know what I'm saying? Everything in one website instead of hunting all over the internet like an absolute lunatic. So support me via the Patreon. Links in the description. Buy me a burger if you want to. If you don't want to, it's cool. And check out ArkTrader.com, the official sponsor. Okay, deep breath. Let's get back into it. I am really excited because I'm still getting barrels worth of play out of what's there now. I'm still doing the bloody trials. I still enjoy the feel of each weapon, the loud sounds of the weapon, the weight, the way the arcs explode, even the sounds of opening the cupboards and going through the scavenging the parts. I mean, I might be some kind of degenerate weirdo. I don't know. But yes, he says the goal is to create moments where players say, quote, "Oh guys, the whatever update just come out for Ark Raiders. Let's go check that out." People are going to do that anyway, aren't they? People are going to do that. He also says, quote, "How do the enemies and items and the experiences in that map all point towards something?" It's kind of getting that thematically cohesive stuff together. So I guess he's saying each map update should feel like a complete package. Do you know what I'm saying? So I can't wait. I'm just really excited. Now, with regards to the PvP and the PvE map design considerations, that is mentioned. So Stella Montis was designed as, quote, dense interior, that's sort of spider nesty. Certainly the style of play or the predominant play that's going to happen there is a factor in that. So what he's talking about is obviously the PvP encounters, right? So maybe future maps will balance sort of PvE and PvE sort of spaces. I don't know. This is all me speculating. He did mention that many players refuse to be the bad guy despite the PvP focused design. In Stella, it's quite funny. I was playing the game yesterday with someone that I play with, and yeah, he saw a rat going around killing people. We lost sight of him, and then he saw what he thought was the person in the game because we could just hear people dying in Stella, and he saw him and he just shot him on sight. I'm like, whoa! And then it all kicked off. It was actually a crazy game. I will put that game footage up now. So the footage that you're watching is the actual game. It was just a crazy game. It was all kicking off, but we managed to get out of there. It's crazy. But it's just an example of me trying to play passively in a map that isn't really like that. Although when we first started off, he's like, "Oh, I love your maps. Everybody's so friendly, aren't they?" Second time, not at all. I mentioned in my last video, I'll put a link up there about the rumoured swamp map. Is it actually coming? Is it going to be a whole new map, or is it going to be a variation on Damn Battlegrounds? You know, like where you can select the different night raids, etc., etc. Electrical Storm. And on the Damn Battlegrounds, will you be able to select Toxic Swamp? Or is it going to be a whole new map? There's a volcano map that people keep mentioning. That's rumoured as well. It's exciting stuff. It's exciting stuff. And beyond the maps, the roadmap's going to include new weapons, new objectives, new enemy types are confirmed. weather conditions mentioned as a possibility, new blueprints, tech, all sorts of really exciting stuff. I thought it was interesting how he said design decisions are based on how players are actually engaging with the game. I mean, when you think about it and break that down, how players are actually engaging with the game, is he talking about, are people more PvE focused in certain areas? Are they more PvP focused in certain areas of the map? Do certain areas of the map sort of bottleneck a certain approach? Oh, I can't wait, man. I honestly can't wait. I have a feeling that it's going to cater for, there's going to be some PvE heavy style type of maps, and then we're definitely going to get a tight, stellar type of PvP map, which kind of satisfies that need that both have. Do you know what I'm saying? As in the PvE players and the PvP players. I don't know. We'll see. It's exciting stuff. And shout out to Wellies. He noticed this last night when we were playing. Have a look at this. Can you see after the shredder there's a box for four more arcs to come? It's exciting. And there's other places in the codex as well where there's spaces for more stuff to come. This is obviously, in my opinion, going to be related to this bloody road map. I can't wait. New maps are coming. So all of you said, I'm starting to come to the end game now. Not sure what I'm doing. Getting a bit bored of Arc Raiders. I will release you from this dungeon when you apologise for saying that. Okay. Okay. Cool. Right. Cool. I'm going to go play a bit of Arc Raiders if that's all right. If you don't bloody mind. If you did enjoy the video, if I gave you a little bit of entertainment, if it'll give you some Arc news you didn't know about, please click the like. I do appreciate you. If you want to support me further, you can join and become a member. We have 2 members, and it's great. And 1 Patreon, and I love it. Thank you guys for supporting me. I'll even put their names up there. There they are. Big up, big up. Thank you very much for supporting me. Please check out the links in the description. Buy me a burger. Join the Facebook group. Lots of things you can do. Join the Discords. And the fact that you're here, the fact that you've got to the end, means you have supported me massively via the algorithm. New maps are coming. Can't wait. Can't wait. Right, I'm going to get some more Arc in. Be good, will you? Behave. Remember, I'm always watching you. I've got my Osprey aimed at your head. When you hear that whip crack, it's me misfiring, missing you. See you later.